Hey everybody, I'm back to do another one of these chat video things. I'm probably still working out the titles. I don't know. I shoot a bunch of these things at the same time sometimes, so in case I get busy in life, I have good content for you. But the purpose of these is just to start some fun discussion so I can hang out with all you cool people and hear your cool opinions on these cool topics. So, and just nerd out a little bit together because it's kind of what I want my channel to be all about. It's just, we all embrace our geekdom, and just have a good time doing it. So today, the question I want to pose to everybody is, now that hopefully by the time I release this, Civil War's been out for a while. So by the way, if you haven't seen Civil War yet, spoilers. This is a spoiler zone. We can all talk spoilers freely. So if you haven't, get out, come back when you have seen it and want your spoilers. Or if you just want spoilers and don't care, that's fine. Jump in here too. And then, go check out my spoiler review or whatever. But anyways, today's question is all about Marvel Civil War. And I'm going to ask you, what was your favorite moment from this movie? And there are so many great moments to choose from, God, like just the way like Ant-Man comes into it, the introduction of Spider-Man, the airport fight, the final fight, the Panther chase through not Wakanda, but we're at Berlin, Cap trying to save Bucky out of the building that Bucky was staying in. Oh my God, there's so much good stuff. Vision with the Scarlet Witch and cooking for her, or General Ross giving the team crap. It's just the flashbacks to Tony's parents. There's a lot of great stuff in this movie. It's still pretty fresh for me. As I'm filming this, I just saw it last night. So obviously, what I wanted, my initial answer to this question of what was my favorite moment was going to be the airport fight, but I think that's kind of obvious. And even though it is really great, the more I've thought about it, I really think the final fight between Tony and Cap, spoilers, guys, has to be my favorite moment. And of course with Bucky, but particularly when it comes down to just Cap and Iron Man, because wow, how emotional is that? And, there's no Martha in this, so even though it kind of is about parents dying, but still, I mean, the two actors just perform it beautifully, and you just believe both sides, and you're on both sides, and it's heart-wrenching to see these two best friends that we've seen form this friendship over 8 years just, really going at it and falling apart. And there's all these little great callbacks, like the whole, stay down, and Cap's like, I could do this all day, which I've talked about in the trailers. Is so fucking awesome. And then that moment I talked about in my review when after Cap smashes Tony's helmet off, and you think he's gonna slam his shield down right into Tony's skull, and even Tony's like, I jumped, like I literally in my seat, and I was like, oh, thank God he just hit the arc reactor. Like, I mean, it just, I'm getting emotional just talking about it because it's still so fresh. But, they've just been through so much in this movie, and Tony, finally realizes he had been wrong and even said it, which is so weird. But then, that reveal that his parents were killed, and he watched the footage of his parents dying. And, no matter how reasonable you are, no matter how practical you are, no matter how well thought out you are, that is going to enrage you, especially if you've had the kind of life a guy like Tony Stark has. So, I mean, the motivation is just so pure and clear. And it's just so heart-wrenching, and once he rips the arm off Winter Soldier, and it's just the two of them going at it. I mean, it's the culmination. I mean, they've said it in the art, I'm in the promotional materials, I'm copying people, but it's the culmination of all these movies and this friendship, and I can't wait to see where it goes, because you know how the movie ends, it's like, I know we're not getting along, but I'll be there anytime you need me kind of thing. So that's really cool. But God, that moment, I mean, it's so... I'm getting like goosebumps just kind of thinking about it, and I'm anxious to re-see this movie. And if I get some time, I might actually get back to the theater for this one, which is a rarity for me, because I don't know that I can wait for the Blu-ray to come out to watch it again. But yeah, I mean, that airport thing is like the greatest comic book fight sequence ever put to film, and I can't wait to watch that over and over and over again. But I think the final fight, because of the emotional resonance, I mean, that's what really, to me, that has got to be my favorite moment in the whole thing. A close second or third is maybe Tony joking around about Aunt May being hot and young and all that stuff, and the Spider-Man stuff when he that's pretty great too. But I really have to go with that final moment, which is great because, it's not often that your favorite moment in a movie is from the end of that movie. Oh God, I could have said Giant Man too, which is also fucking phenomenal. But again, we'll get more of that. That emotional moment of Tony and Steve. I just don't know that we'll see anything exactly like that again. And I mean, maybe we'll see things close to it, similar, even better, possibly. I mean, the Russos are killing it with this whole franchise. But you know, I mean, that's the moment to me that just really does it, because I like that human drama, and in something so epic and just massive as this Marvel Cinematic Universe, to have that intimate, quiet moment, like to be about these just two basic human emotions, that just works so well for me. And I can't wait to see it again. Obviously, I'm totally geeking out about it, which is the point of these videos. So now comes the part where hopefully you guys will geek out with me down in the comments. You know, was that your favorite moment, or what is your favorite moment? I want to know. I want to hear. Let's talk about it. I'll try and comment back to all you guys, and we'll just get a nice discussion going. So let's do that. And if you like this video and want to encourage me to do more of them, give me that thumbs up. That does the trick. And then hit the subscribe button so you'll be the first one to jump in on these conversations. And maybe you can be a trendsetter. I don't know, with your opinions. But again, no, everybody should have their own opinions, so that's fine. And then share with your friends, because again, I want to hear what your friends have to say. So let's make this party a massive party. Let's shut down the block. You know, I don't even know. I'm thinking of that movie Project X. But yeah, so God, such a good movie, such a great moment, so many great moments. I cannot wait to hear yours. So while I sit around and wait to hear yours, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna say later.